What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new F1 2016 career mode video. Today we're in Russia for the Grand Prix. Just a quick thing, we managed to accidentally lose the file for qualifying, so I have no idea where we're starting at this point. But as you can see there, we've got a chassis weight upgrade coming to us just in the next race, so that should hopefully give us a boost in performance. But yes, well, you're about to see how well this race is going to go for us as we go now to the grid for the Russian Grand Prix. Right, so here we are on the grid then. 13th we qualified, first of all, and secondly, bugger my arsehole, it's pissing down with rain. So this is our first wet Grand Prix, so this will be something to, well, hopefully forget. But yeah, so oh my goodness, I do apologise, I've just woken up. I'm trying to get this recorded before I have to start getting ready for work, and I start in, fair enough, I start in about 2 hours, but I've literally just got out of bed. I haven't even touched my coffee yet. But yes, we're coming around the first corner now on the formation lap. We did manage to accidentally jump a few places off the grid, but we've managed to fall back into our place where we should be now. But yeah, oh my goodness me, so the rain, the wet driving physics on this game are astoundingly good and terrifyingly hard. Like, it is a whole new ball game compared to 2015 and all the games before that, because all of those games had really weak wet driving physics. As we phased through there, we managed to fall down a few places on the formation lap, so whoops. But yeah, my word, was this difficult to do. Like, just you could not keep the car straight. But we cut now to the grid. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's go for the swimming pool Grand Prix. It is such a shakily slow start off the grid there. We barely managed to keep the car going straight. We don't manage to... Oh, yellow flags. We've made contact with Hulkenberg there. But we've had a legal overtake on Kvyat there through the yellows. So we just had to let him go back through. Green flags now, so we make our move. And as if by absolute coincidence to what I was saying in last week's episode, sorry, we have a virtual safety car. So this is the first one I've ever had in this game. Like, I literally bought this game and went straight into career mode. So yeah, we're just trying to manage that delta pace. You know, obviously keep some heat in the tyres, because well, they will go incredibly off the cliff, what with it being soaking wet and all of that. But yeah, so I'm just going to talk about this as well. The episode after this, if you sort of, now I know this one isn't going to be great because not much really happens in this, you know, sort of the rain really does put I know this is a terrible pun, but a dampener. Yay. It puts a dampener on the race. But next episode, my word, like, I was talking to Scott about this as we hear over the radio that the virtual safety car is finishing around now. And there we go, back up to racing speed, green flags. We're only a few seconds down the road from Hulkenberg, but we've bumped it up into standard now. Are we going to make a move? No, we're not. Oh, it was so difficult to get overtakes done. I've never known, like, I've never struggled this much, sorry. But nope, we managed to get the move done into the penultimate section of corners there on Hulkenberg. Very shakily, the back end's all over the place. Just really trying to manage that throttle. If you look at the little green bar in the bottom right corner there, you'll see just how much I have to modulate the throttle as we go wide there. Look, I mean, look at it. It's just Hulkenberg's gone back through. But no, yeah, I was saying to Scott how these 2 episodes, I've got an incredible sense of pride in them, and that's not something I usually experience. You know, sort of, I don't usually get pride or happiness or joy, but I did after making these 2, and it was very nice. So hopefully, all you people watching, enjoy them just as much as I've enjoyed making them. But we cut now to the end of lap. Oh my god, it's only the end of lap 2. See, so much has happened already. It's just the rain, but we managed to get back past Hulkenberg. Yes. As we come through the last corner now, again, just modulating that throttle, trying to gently get the power down so we don't lose the back end. But we're now, I think, oh dear, excuse me. But now we are about 2.5 seconds down the road from Button. So yeah, we are slowly, well, I was about to say we're slowly getting there. We've dropped back from Hulkenberg again. This really was just a difficult... Ah, yes, I remember this bit. Mr. Marcus Ericsson just completely bumfucks us. Just shoves, slams right into us. Now, I have no idea what he was thinking. I have no idea what was going on, but he's put us all the way down into P19 now, which I think is actually last place in this race. So that was really, really good of him. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you very much. But so we cut now a few laps later into the race. I think lap 4 now. Got yellows ahead. Mr. Hulkenberg, Nico Hulkenberg up ahead, has managed to damage his car. He's coming into the pits early. Now we have spoken to the engineer at this point, and they have told us that the rain will be clearing up any lap now. So, like you can sort of see by the rain effects on the screen that it is starting to ease up. We are starting to, you know, we're still dabbling in the intermediates, as you can see there on the MFD. We've got them up for our next stop. That stop being the end of lap 7. So this was sort of, there's a bit of a risk. As you can see, it's still pretty heavily raining, but I felt at this point in time the intermediates would benefit me from here. So, oh well, there's a few more other cars in the pits anyway. As we come in now, and it was only a 2.4 second stop, so the stops are getting quicker from the team there. As we cut now to, wow, lap 13. So yeah, when I said nothing much happened in this race, guys, I really do mean it. There was just, the gaps between myself and other cars from that spin were just everywhere, and they was stonkingly big gaps as well. I mean, this wasn't so bad. I mean, we've got a nice little bunch of cars up ahead of us, so we can sort of hopefully slip ourselves in amongst these guys. But no, it's just, well, we managed to get around the outside of Magnussen there. So that sweeping 180 left-hander, we did manage to use a lot of our downforce. So we was running, I think we might have been running a much higher downforce setup than the rest of the field, because we'd always struggle on the straights, but we'd do them in the corners when we was overtaking cars. So yeah, we sort of, I think I established that on sort of lap 3, so I really had to sort of use that to my advantage, you know, sort of line up cars for that sweeping 180 left-hander and just get past them there. That was the only real place I could overtake, unfortunately. But we've got another virtual safety car now on lap 17. Now, I don't know what caused this. I don't know what caused this at all. But I have a feeling it was another retirement, or someone spinning out on the wets. But as we cut now to the end of lap 17, virtual safety cars coming in. We're just behind Arianto, so that's bunched us up rather nicely. We make a move on him. It's very risky. We managed to go all the way down to, like, I think that was 80 kilometers an hour, which I can't convert into miles, but it was very slow. But no, so we're coming around the last few corners now. We've got the Manor of Fairline ahead of us in 13th. The rain is really starting to ease up now. Now, I did start considering at this point maybe I could come in for dries at some point, but as you will see through the latter part of the race, it's just not worth it really. But now we're coming through that sharp right-hander into the long 180-degree left-hander. We bump it up into Rich. We try and close the gap, sorry, to Wehrlein ahead of us. Now we managed to slightly get it done, but we're running a bit too wide. Are we going to have a look up the inside into this right-hand corner? Yes, we are. Wehrlein goes wide. I've mispronounced his name there, but we get through into P12, which is good. Right, so after that lovely little crash to Maldonado montage, join us now as we come to the end of the last lap. Nico Rosberg's taken the win. We're still in P12, behind Sainz, ahead of Wehrlein. I told you I wasn't joking when nothing happened. But we're coming now through the last few corners. Oh, this was a long race, but as you can see the rain's dried up. We come across the line, P12. I think that's, well, considering where we started and the weather we had to deal with, that was a good race.
More silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Yeah, there we go. Got Rosberg on the podium there, top step. So the Mercedes might actually be coming back against the Ferraris. Remember when I said the Ferraris were doing quite well this season? I think I said that in part 2, maybe 3. I think Mercedes might have got the edge back, but Red Bull really seem to be doing well. You know, I think Verstappen's been on the podium a few times now. Or maybe that's just where I keep watching these videos back over and over again. But, regardless, so we had Button finishing 10th, so that's 1 point for the team there in the Constructors and 1 point for himself in the Drivers' Championships. We finished in 12th, so nothing for us, unfortunately. But, we did manage to get a few places, and I'm sure I just heard Anthony Davidson give Driver of the Day to us. No, he didn't. I think he gave it to Nico Hamilton. Jesus Christ. Don't record these videos just after you've woken up, Nick. Oh my goodness me. Sorry, I just bumped the mic there. But yeah, so P10 in the Drivers' Championship for us so far. You know, we've dropped down a few places. It's going to happen. Button, our teammate, still further down the order, so that's alright. We're still beating him in the Drivers' Championship at least. But that 1 point... Oh my goodness me. I do apologise, guys. I'm never doing this again. Waking up and recording immediately. But, no, so we're still in 6th in the Constructors' Championship. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll be recording part 2 now. Part 5 even. Like, subscribe. Thanks.